Oh, it is very close in dates. They issued an order for all the Jews to come to a registration place. And all the Jews were coming. They really were. They were told that they would be relocated, they will be kept. Do you see, that's not a this thing that all the concentration camps were on Polish and Ukrainian territory was very logical for Germans, because population is so unfriendly to the Jews. So if Jew would escape from the death camp, he would meet his death anyhow. So
like from the
it was,
civilians.
yes, it was no escape at all. So what did I want to say? So Babi Yar, we celebrate this date. We go to Babi Yar to pay tribute to this dead on Yom Kippur, September 29th. And I believe that was the date when Germans started to kill Jews in Babi Yar.
What year was that?
1941.
What stories did you hear about Babi Yar? How long were the Germans rounding up the Jews?
It took them a week. It took them weeks to kill all these people. Babi Yar looks like a little mountains with sharply going down walls. Okay, so if somebody would be put on the edge of this wall and shoot, he would fall down in this very deep hole. Okay, and it is, I would say it is about 5 miles long. Okay, so whole this place was filled with bodies.
Can you tell me what you heard about how it started and what they did?
Okay, it started from this order, and Jews were coming, and they were taken to this place. They were told to take off all their clothes, to take off all the valuable things that they had, okay? And they were brought to this edge of this mountain and shot, just plainly shot. Don't ask me why didn't they rebel and why didn't it. Maybe they weren't taken, you know, like 150,000 in the same time. They were taken small groups. Except Jews, also military prisoners were taken to this place and shot.
Were there any high German officials present at the time?
Himmler himself visited this place in Babi Yar, and he himself saw this picture and was so disgusted with this, he felt nauseous, he threw up. He said, no, that's not right way to kill Jews. We need to invent something else. We need to think about something else.
Were there any eyewitnesses that survived?
Oh, it got to be a lot of eyewitnesses. One of the sources from which I know about Babi Yar is book of Anatoly. I will check it out. I forgot the name of this Russian writer who was at this time about 13, 15 years old boy, and he would just hide in the bushes and watch all this picture. I don't know what were his feelings, but he wrote very good story about Babi Yar.
Did you have any personal family relatives of your own that survived? Any cousins?
Yes, I do have. There are two, my second cousins, who were in this yar and their parents were shot, and they saw this. And one of the girls, they were about 12 and 13 at this time. One of the girls was wounded, and she fell down, making believe that she is dead. Another wasn't even wounded and fell down in the yard. And when night came, they crawled out from these bodies and escaped, and they ran to a nearby village which was occupied by Romanians, and where they had some relatives. And they survived. These two girls live now in Russia, was married, having families.